Oof. Soto. That doesn't feel good. Don't grab the leg. It's a trap. Oh no. Uchimata. Two. Or whatever. Whatever scoring is. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Coach Stu, Beef Stew Training. And today I have a special video. Highly requested. I've had parents, I've had teachers, students, people I know on the internet. They've all requested this specific video. And if you don't know, I'm a 5th-degree black belt in Judo and Jason Morris. I have a Helsing Gracie black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. This is something that a lot of people talk about just because wrestling season is upon us. If you are looking at wrestling and you have a rec sport, it's the season. Better sign up, get out there. Get your singlet on, grab somebody, throw them on the ground. So for this video right here, we have my coach, Jason Morris, and he's wrestling. Some people didn't even know that he wrestled. He doesn't advertise it. He doesn't mention it much, but actually, he is the winningest wrestler out of New York. His wrestling record in high school was like 162-4. So very, very good. Anyway, before we get going, I'd like to give a shout out to Mission 22. Mission 22 gave me the shirt. My boy Steve Matthias. I got a great bottle that I use for workouts. And what they do is they're veteran assistance. Mission 22 is about awareness, suicide prevention for our soldiers. It's a good cause. They're very active in the community. They give free seminars all over with the Mission 22. Get involved, help a soldier, write a soldier, get involved. All right, back to the video. Let's jump into it. Let's see what we got here. And keep in mind, all of these matches, for you wrestlers out there, this is not a judo versus wrestling video, although he is wrestling. And these are all D-1 matches. I guess it's a big thing for a lot of people to mention. Oh, he wouldn't do that against a D1 wrestler. No, he did this all against D1 wrestlers from Cornell, Penn State, Oklahoma, Iowa. These are all D1 matches in here, except there is one video in there showing him in the final of the New York State Championship, where even in the finals he throws. Jason, to my knowledge, has never taken a shot in wrestling. He doesn't shoot. A little bit about that. His wrestling game plan is very simple. If you bend down and he crunches your head, he's going to sweep your feet. If you stand up and he's able to trap the top off of your body, trap your head, he's going to throw you forward. Now, like he did there, trapping the head and headlocking, two different stories. Trapping the head, headlocking, two different stories. He doesn't headlock him, he traps the head. Like that. So anyway, the throws that he's using, for you judo players out there, he uses an osotogari, an uchimata. He has the underhand tai toshi, and then his foot sweeps from the outside in, outside sticker, inside kochikari, inside ochigari, inside kochikari, and then the outside on the other side would be his osoto, right? He works across the hip. Now, for those of you watching and thinking, oh, this just looks like a simple judo player, any judo player can do this. No. let me make that clear. No. Not any judo player can do this. This is a specific style that Jason kind of figured out. He went out there and he practiced. He didn't practice wrestling much, but he practiced a lot of judo. And he figured out ways how to make his judo work in wrestling. Okay? You will not run into a dojo in the United States or anywhere, and they're going to be people of this caliber that can do this without the gi on. In fact, when it comes to the no gi thing, there's nothing else like that here. And we've given seminars. A lot of people are very curious about the leg tie and how to make this work, because it translates well into MMA. It translates well into, as you see here, wrestling, and it's very specific. And like I said, I can't emphasize this enough. There aren't rampant amount of judo players anywhere that can do this. Just because they have a black belt in judo, they will not be able to do this. Jason really honed his craft and really figured out the ways how to throw somebody without a gi on, because it is hard. At any rate, let's go into the video some more. What he does with the leg tie, it's not just the leg tie, but see how he ties at the top half? He uses wizards, he uses over grips and under grips. He uses the head trap. So it kind of depends on what the guy gives him, right? Usually when the head is down, he traps the head and he goes after the feet. We call it beat up the feet, like there. Guy puts his head down, traps it, put his head down, and he throws him forward. So that takes a lot of time. And it doesn't always work, right? See right there, it's a nice sweep. It doesn't always work because sometimes guys get stuck. It's wrestling. They have shoes on, right? So that's why he didn't have a lot of foot sweeps. They're more like what we call stickers. Yeah, see how he lifts the foot up? It's more like a sticker because they have shoes on. So he wasn't able to sweep the foot out nicely. He had to pick the foot up. That's why he did it. And for those of you asking how good of a wrestler he was, well, state champion in New York twice, the 162-4 record, and he was an All-American. His first crack at it, he was an All-American. He wrestled for Gene Mills at Syracuse University. Some of you know Gene Mills, the world champion wrestler, and the thing that he remembers the most about wrestling in that tournament was he was up against a student of Dave Schultz in that wrestling tournament. And he said Dave Schultz told the kid, I don't know what this guy is doing with the leg, but if you go out there and try to stand with him, he's going to throw you all over the place and you're going to lose. Dave Schultz told the student that. The student's like, he was number one seed. And he was like, no, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to Greco him. And Dave Schultz is adamant about, do not stand with this guy. He will bomb you. So, I mean, you're not going to listen to Dave Schultz? He did. Listen to Dave Schultz, went out there, dived at Jason's ankles for the whole match, and the kid won. So, that was his most memorable moment. Jason always says, man, Dave Schultz don't come to the tournament, I win a national championship. But some consolation, he didn't go out. The next year was the Olympics, and he took a silver medal. So I guess he's not that mad about that. At any rate, this is something I just wanted to share. Some people have requested the video and throws, and I explained a little bit. It's just very vague. It's hard to really get into detail unless I grabbed you and showed you how he does it, and or even better yet, if you have Jason for a seminar. We do the leg tie seminar quite often. We just had, actually, Gene Mills brought a group of his students up to the Jason Morris Judo Center in New York, and Jason went over the leg tie and a sticker, and we did a seminar last year up at TriStar in Montreal for Faraz and his MMA fighters. He has some really good MMA fighters. I don't follow it, but he has some really good wrestlers and judo players and fighters in that camp there. Really good. I mean, some of the best I've seen. So we do it quite often, and we still tweaking things from this video. Anyway, if you like this content, drop us a like, subscribe, shoot us an email. Again, you can follow me on Instagram at beef2train.com. Come to visit our websites, realjudo.net, teamroundandbjj.com, and tell us what you think. Again, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.